Hello everyone. Last time we have seen the exact differential equation. Today we are going to continue the same one. We have seen one example of exact. So today we are starting with another example for the exact differential equation. Solve 2xy plus y minus 10y dx is equal to x square minus x 10 square y plus x square y dy is equal to 0. Here m is equal to 2xy plus y minus 10y. N is equal to x square minus x 10 square y plus x square y. So derivative of m with respect to y, that will be del m by del y is 2x plus 1 minus x square y. Derivative of n with respect to x, that will be del n by del x is equal to 2x minus 10 square y. Here replacing 1 minus x square with minus 10 square, that will give you del m by del y is equal to del n by del x, and therefore your equation is exact. Now what we are going to do, we are going to start with our assumption del u by del x is equal to m for the solution u. So m is equal to 2xy plus y minus 10y. So you are going to integrate with respect to x, and if you are integrating with respect to x, then you will have u is equal to x square y plus xy minus x 10y plus some function of y. Now this is your equation number 2. Now differentiating this u with respect to y, that will give you del u by del y is equal to x square plus x minus x square y plus df by dy. But what we have is del u by del y is equal to n, and that's why del u by del y is your x square plus x minus x square y plus df by dy is equal to x square minus x 10 square y plus x square y. So we are going to take all terms other than df by dy in opposite side. That will give you df by dy is x square y minus x 10 square y minus x plus x square y. So here x common out, x square minus 10 square will be 1. So x minus x plus x square y, that will be a x square y. So you will have df by dy is equal to x square y, and integrating both sides with respect to x, so x square has the integration 10x, so 10x plus c, and we are going to put this value in equation number 3. That will give you the answer u is equal to x square y plus xy minus x square y plus 10y is equal plus c. Correct? So this is your final answer. See, this is the original method, but I have also another method. In another one, what the general solution is directly given by integration m dx, where y is treating as a constant, plus integration n dy, where you have to write down the terms free from x. That means from n we are only going to write the terms which do not contain x. Okay, so in term, if there is x, then we are going to eliminate it, or we are going to remove it. And other than the terms of x, that means the terms of y and the constant terms, we are going to write it here. Okay, so we are going to check out one example. Test the exactness and solve x plus 1 e raised to x minus e raised to y whole into dx minus x into e raised to y dy is equal to 0. See here, y of 1 is equal to 0. So x plus 1 e raised to x minus e raised to y into dx minus x e raised to y dy is equal to 0. So m is equal to x plus 1 e raised to x minus e raised to y, and n is equal to minus x e raised to y. So derivative of m with respect to y will be minus e raised to y, as terms of x are 0. Same manner, Same manner, del n by del x is equal to minus e raised to y, and that's why you have del m by del y and del n by del n del x will be same, and therefore equation 1 will be the exact. So we are using the second method of integration, general solution. So the general solution is given by integration m dx plus integration n terms free from x dy is equal to c. So integration of m dx, that means integration of x plus 1 e raised to x minus e raised to y dx plus terms free from x. Now from n, see, in n you have only one term and which contains x. This term is containing x. That's why we are going to ignore that term. So you have 0. So plus integration 0 dy is equal to c. So here you are going to integrate this, then you have to apply q into v. So x plus 1 as it is, integration of e raised to x minus derivative of x plus 1 is 1. Integration of e raised to x again, that will be e raised to x. Minus e raised to y has an integration x into e raised to y. 0 has an integration 0 plus and is equal to integrating constants. So simplifying this one, that will give x e raised to x minus x e raised to y is equal to c. X common out, and you will have x e raised to x minus e raised to y is equal to c. This is your general solution. Now for the condition, we have a condition y of 1 is equal to 0. That means x is 1, then y is 0. So putting the values of x and y here, that will give 1 into e raised to 1 minus e raised to 0 is equal to c. So you have c is equal to e minus 1. Putting this value in equation 2, that will give you the particular solution, x into e raised to x minus e raised to y is equal to e minus 1. So this is the case of exact. Now we are starting with a non-exact equation. For the non-exact equation, we have 4 conditions. But before that, equation which is not exact, that means if del m by del y is not the same as del n by del x, then it is called non-exact equation. Now some of the equations, non-exact equations, can be reduced to exact differential equations. So what we are going to do, for that you have to multiply original equation by some function, and whatever the function you are multiplying, that function is called the integrating factor. So first we are going to define the integrating factor. If an equation m dx plus n dy is equal to 0 is not exact, but it becomes exact after multiplying it with some function f of x comma y, then f of x comma y is called the integrating factor. Now that means f into m xy dx plus f into n xy dy is equal to 0 is exact, then f is called integrating factor. See, there are 4 cases to find the integrating factors. First one, if the given equation is homogeneous. Now see, homogeneous equation can be solved by simple method also, but this is the method of exact. The homogeneous equation can be solved with exactness also if mx plus ny is not equal to 0. If this term is not equal to 0, that means m into x plus n into y is non-zero, then 1 upon mx plus ny is integrating factor. That means this is integrating factor, and we are going to multiply the original equation with this integrating factor. Same manner, if your equation is of the form f1 xy into y dx plus f2 xy into x dy is equal to 0, that means some function of xy, x into y is treated as a single variable z, that then function f1 is a function of x into y, same manner function f2 is also a function of x into y. So some function of xy into y dx plus some function of xy into x dy is equal to 0 with mx minus ny is non-zero, then 1 upon mx minus ny is integrating factor. Then the third case is if 1 upon m del n by del x minus del m by del y is a function of y only, then say the function is equal to fy, then e raised to integration fy dy is the integrating factor. Now see, since equation is not exact, so this both are not same, and both are not same, so the subtraction will be a sum function. Once you are dividing it with m, secondly you are dividing it with n. Here, whenever you are dividing with m, then the term of m is second one. If you are dividing with n, then the n term of n is the second one. So if same manner 1 upon n del m by del y minus del n by del x is a function of x only, say f of x, then e raised to fx dx is a integrating factor. So these are the 4 methods to find integrating factor. There is more one, that is an inspection method, but in inspection you have to adjust your terms into derivative of some standard function. So in that case we are going to use the inspection method. If you can write down the given function is a differentiation of some standard one. So what we are going to do, we are going to start with one example. Solve x square y minus 2xy square dx minus x cube minus 3x square y dy is equal to 0. Now see, here first thing, this is a homogeneous, so you can solve this equation with a simple homogeneous method. Either write down your equation in a form of dy by dx or dx by dy and use the substitution y by x is equal to v or x by y is equal to v. But here I am going to use the method of exactness. So first the term with dx, that will be a m. So m is equal to x square y minus 2xy square. Same manner term with dy is equal to n. So n is equal to minus x cube plus 3x square y. So m into x plus n into y. So m into x, that is x cube y minus 2x square y square, and n into y, that will minus x cube y plus 3x square y square. So x cube y will be cut out, and we will have 3x square y square minus 2x square y square, that is x square y square. So our integrating factor is 1 upon mx plus ny, that means 1 upon x square plus y square. Now we are going to multiply the equation 1, this equation, by integrating factor, that means 1 upon x square plus y square, x square into y square. So each term is divided by x square into y square. So x square y upon x square y square minus 2xy square divided by x square y square into dx minus x cube upon x square y square minus 3x square y upon x square y square dy is equal to 0. Correct? So simplifying this one, that will give 1 upon y minus 2 upon x dx minus x upon y square minus 3 upon y dy is equal to 0. Now see, whatever the new equation we have, it is always in the form of exact. So dx, the term with dx is equal to something m dash, and term with dy is equal to something n dash. So this is m dash is equal to 1 upon y minus 2 upon x. N dash is equal to minus x upon y square plus 3 upon y. And if you have to check whether it is exact or not, then differentiate this term with respect to y, this term with respect to x. If you are differentiating this term with respect to y, then it will be minus 1 upon y square. And this term with respect to x, then it will be also minus 1 upon y square. So integration, so the general solution is given by integration m dash dx plus integration n dash dy is equal to c. So putting values of m dash and n dash, that will give you integration of 1 upon y minus 2 upon x dx plus integration of 3y by dy is equal to c. So here the solution will be integration of 1 upon y, that will be x by y, minus 2 by x has an integration minus 2 log x, and 3 by y has an integration 3 log y. So your answer is x by y minus 2 log x plus 3 log y is equal to c.